foodie blogger now. Am I showing you like clothes now? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Neha and I talk about books. Today's video is going to be a book reading vlog, though I'm not doing too much of that, but here's my attempt at trying to do that once again. Today is 25th June. It is around 11:45 a.m. It is a Friday. I am very happy that it's a Friday. So let's do a reading update. What I've been up to, what I've been reading. I am reading River of Smoke by Amitav Ghosh. This is book 2 of the Ibis trilogy, which the book 1 is basically called the Poppy War. No, that's a different series. The Sea of Poppies. Sorry, The Sea of Poppies. That was book 1. I read it way back in 2019. I don't remember too much of it, but I remember really enjoying it. So this is book 2. I finally wanted to dive into it, and this is a tome. Let me tell you that this is 558 pages. But Amitav Ghosh is one of my absolute favorite authors. So I'm really excited to crack into this, read more. So the Sea of Poppies actually is set right before the first Opium War, which is fought between China and England. The Emperor of China wants to ban the sale and trade of opium because of its addictive nature, but England and Britain's greatest trading income comes from opium, so they are against that, so they go to war. And Ibis is traveling from India to Mauritius right before the start of the war, or like right before the events which start the war. So the Ibis is carrying a bunch of indentured labor from India to Mauritius to work on the opium farms over there. So there are a bunch of characters on the ship. Various events transpire on the ship, and they run into this huge storm, and that's where the book 1 ends. So book 2 kind of takes over the story of where each of these characters end up and how they live out their life. So I'm still in the beginning parts of it, but we are also introduced to these 2 other ships called the Red Root and the Anahita, both of which are also caught in similar circumstances, and how the characters on those ships actually intertwine their lives with the characters on board the Ibis. So it's a very it's a historical fiction adventure kind of a book. Amitav Ghosh always has this magic to me that he transports me to places other than where I am right now. So right now I'm like on board of a ship in the middle of the ocean, caught in storms and things like that, and I love his writing for that. So yeah, I hope to enjoy this book. I got a delivery from H&M. I hope I'm not showing you my address, but anyway, I haven't shopped for clothes in like the longest time because, well, it's a pandemic, we're not going anywhere, but I just wanted some like basics, a few basics to wear around the house and stuff. I love H&M stuff. They're very much my style. I don't like Zara. I actually don't get any clothes which fit me from Zara because I'm really tall, and I feel like Zara is made for really petite people, and I'm not petite. No way in any definition of petite do I fit in. It's the first packet. Got this dress kind of a thing just to wear around the house. It looks very flimsy, so I'm not sure about this one actually. I'm not doing a try-on haul, and that's just expecting too much, but I'll just show you what I got. Then I got this t-shirt, and it's this pale yellow color. I did order in a size up. Oh, actually I ordered in my usual H&M size, but it still looks oversized, which is great. So I just bought like a white cami. So yeah, I have okay, now shoes and me. I have the worst relationship with buying shoes because I have large feet, but I have large and thin feet. So all the large shoes usually are made for broader feet, whereas my feet are quite narrow. Whenever I do find shoes from a brand which fit me, I just go all out. I buy like 3-4 pairs at a time. I've never tried H&M shoes, so I thought I'd just check them out. So I just ordered a pair of these black ballet pumps. I hope they fit. Let's see. Oh my god, they fit. Oh my god, they fit. I am so happy right now. I can't tell you how happy I am right now. So very happy about these. Now I'll try on the clothes and I will see you later. Hello. It's day 3. It's June 27th and it's actually around 6:15 p.m. Had a very weird kind of a day, feeling a little under the weather. So I just napped unintentionally for around 2 hours. So I feel slightly more rested and slightly more better, I would say, but I do look a little groggy, so excuse me for that. I'm sitting in my reading nook and I thought I'll start the update for today. I'm about 215 pages into this tome, which is not even halfway. It's not yet the halfway point. I think I'm around 45% up. And right now, all of the characters are making their way to Canton, which is modern day Guangzhou, I think, if I'm not pronouncing that wrong. And yeah, again, enjoying it, transporting me back to the first opium war times. So yeah, the setting for the war is also starting because the Chinese are getting increasingly strict about the trade of opium from Britain and they're shutting down all possible channels. They are just inches away from actually truly banning it and actually implementing the ban. So going good so far, enjoying the characters. There's a lot of Bombay Parsi references because there's one character who's a Parsi businessman of opium. So through him, I am getting a lot of the Bombay flavor as well, which is always great in a book. I always don't know how to recap these books because they're just so spread over and diverse. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Maybe I'll get full thoughts at the end of the video, hopefully. So yeah, I thought I can do a fun thing in this video. I'll show you my book nook, my reading nook, how I've set it up and what all are the elements here. So yeah, let me do that now. So this is my reading nook, which is in my living room. It faces the giant window here, and on normal monsoony kind of days, it's really nice weather to sit. Painting is from Dilli Heart in Delhi, which is got that framed up and put here. So because it fit perfectly well between these two beams, so that's where I've put it here. Then moving on to this small side table here. This came with the apartment. It's just a dirty little paint splattered little footstool. So I've just made a stand for now. I have my current read and I have my flaps and I have a coaster if I have a drink to go with, which I usually do. Then moving on to the pride position. This is the sofa which we got from Amazon. I forgot the name of the sofa. I'll put it down here below here if anybody's interested. And then we just have this random cushion. The cushion cast from Amazon ages ago, so it's just there. Coming on to this lamp. This is from Amazon. And originally didn't want it in the yellow because it felt too matchy, but then finally it really worked out well because the orange curtains and the yellow, it reflects really well. So yeah, very happy with this lamp. It has these 3 shelves. So the first shelf is a random Buddha that I've had for years. So it's just here. Then I have a succulent. I don't know the name of this plant, but it's kind of leaning towards the light. The bottom is my TBR basket. Let me give you a close shot of that. So yeah, this is my TBR basket. It's this wire basket in rose gold, if you can see. Right now I have 4 books here, which I put to be read over the next month, over the course of the next month. I don't want to put too many books and pressure myself, so I've stuck to 4, and let me go over each of them and explain my rationale. I wanted to have a healthy, diverse set of books to choose from, and that's what ended up happening. So the first one is Ian Rankin, A Question of Blood. I picked this up in Kitab Khana a couple of months ago before the second wave, and yeah, I think I have a vlog of buying this. It's actually my very first reading vlog. If anybody's interested, do check it out. I'll link it up and down below. So yeah, this is the first book. I expected that after finishing River of Smoke, I would want to read a mystery thriller, easy kind of a read. So that's why I have to put this. Then I have the ambitious book, which is Boris Pasternak's Dr. Zhivago. This is a Russian classic and it's in this beautiful vintage classics edition. I need to get started with my Russian classics, and while Warranty seems like kind of like a distant dream at this point, I wanted to start at least one of the other books that I've collected. So this is is a love story between a physician and a poet. Oh, apparently it's been banned in the Soviet Union until 1988, and the author was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature for this book, but which he had to return or it couldn't accept because of the Soviet Union's relationship with the Europe countries. So yeah, looking forward to this. Nothing like a banned book, of course. Then I have Exit West by Mohsin Hamid. I've had this for the longest time. I bought this in 2019 end or 2020 beginning. I don't really remember, when things were normal, when there was no COVID in the world. So I need to get either read this or unhaul this. So I wanted to read this. Another one of these books that I picked up either in 2019 or in 2020. It's Karimai by Chandrasekhar Kambar. This is translated by from Kannada to English by Krishna Manavalli. I got this in a book fair, I think, and it's a take on a Kannada folk tale, and it's obviously translated into English. Very much looking forward to this. I have no plans now. I think I'll just make myself some chai or coffee and read for a bit and then move on to productive things. So yeah, I'll see you later. Hi, it is I don't even know. I think the last clip was of Sunday and today is Friday, 2nd July. I have completely dropped off the vlogging bandwagon for the past 5 days because of specific reason. I'll get into that. But I'm also here to kind of wrap up my thoughts on River of Smoke by Amitav Ghosh. I am shifting roles in my company and I'm moving on to another role which is more data intensive and more analytical and more intensive, and the handover of that had started this week. However, I did finish reading River of Smoke by Amitav Ghosh yesterday, which is 1st July. So I'm going to count it as a July read. This is book 2 of the Ibis trilogy, like I mentioned before, and in this book the main setting is Canton, which is modern day Guangzhou. So it was kind of like a trading post for the Chinese, where a lot of foreigners would actually stay there and spend months together. And it was a confluence of cultures of both the Western and as well as the Chinese culture. So foreigners were in this particular part of the city called the Funky Town, and they were not allowed to go into like the Chinese side, but there was still a lot of mingling between the Chinese and these foreigners in Funky Towns. One unique thing about Canton back then was that no foreign women were allowed onto Funky Town. Like, foreign women could not enter Canton. So because of that, this book is almost entirely narrated from the point of view of men. So the Chinese government decides to implement the ban on opium really strictly. Earlier, they were very lenient about it. So in Canton, in a very short amount of time, there are a lot of changes which happen, and we see those changes from 3 perspectives, the 3 main characters. It does have that magical ability of Ghosh, where you are transported into this another whatever place that he sets the book in. So I was in Canton in the 18th century, and I was seeing all this activity and trading and everybody, all these dinner parties and stuff like that. So that is definitely there. The magic of his words is absolutely a strong positive for this book, and I was enjoying it until like maybe 50-60%, but after that it really started to get a little bit boring, because again, you're only pretty much told only from 3 perspectives, and it's from 3 male perspectives, maybe with 1 or 2 small chapters dedicated to like a female character of the book, but it's mainly just these 3 male characters. And that did throw me off a little, because I usually relate to female perspectives more, because I am a female person and I wanted more of that flavor. Another reason why I really fell out of touch with this book is it completely goes on into a different narrative of new characters. The Ibis characters are referenced very slightly in the middle, and their inference is made on where they end up. But as the course of the book goes on, it's only concentrated on 3 people, and 2 out of those 3 people are new characters. And because I was kind of invested in the old characters, I wanted to know more about their story. But it was very vaguely referenced. Overall, I think I'll rate this book 3 stars out of 5 because it does have that magical ability. It does have those magical words and the feel of an Amitav Ghosh book. But I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed his other books, and as much his other books have impacted me throughout my reading life. So yeah, that's the end of this vlog. It's been a very disjointed kind of vlog, but I tried to like show a little bit more of myself, I think, in this reading vlog. So I don't know if you like that. If you do, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this vlog, and if you've read any of Amitav Ghosh books or this particular book. Thanks so much for watching. It means the world to me. Bye.